Hello, and welcome to another Rang Rouge unit of the week. And today we take a look at the W3U Salamandra for Poland. So the Salamandra is a variant of the W-3 so-called helicopter, which means Falcon in Polish, and it was one of Poland's first self-built helicopters during the early to mid-80s. Now, the Salamandra in particular was a prototype built to use the armours of their Mi-24W. Only one was built, and it never really launched off the ground, as we could say. The W-3 Salamandra is an 80-point Polish recon helicopter with a year restriction of 1995, type restrictions for airborne and motorised, and it is also prototyped. If we take a look at its first weapon, we've got an S-80 FP 80mm rocket with 20 of these rockets underneath its ring. You have a range of ground of 2.1 kilometers, 20% accuracy, 10 while moving, 2 HE, and 88 rounds a minute. Now these are the same rockets that you get underneath Heinz and whatnot, and they're fairly good at dealing with infantry. The only problem is you only got 20 shots, and you're going to run out of ammo very fast. And secondly, we got the Recon M ATGM missile, of 4 of these missiles underneath its ring with a range of ground of 2.8 kilometers, 55% accuracy, 40 while moving, 22 AP, and a reload time of 1 second. Now also these are the same weapons that you get underneath an Mi-24, and they're fairly good ATGMs for dealing with heavy to medium to light armour. But once again, you don't really get that much ammunition, so use them wisely. And if we just pop down to Smith's Colonia stats, no armour whatsoever. It is a pretty light helicopter with 6 HP, small size, very good optics, a speed of 260 kilometers an hour, and a very nice autonomy of 750 kilometers. In battle, the Salamandra is quite a nice little recon helicopter. It moves fast, small size, very good optics so it can see quite a distance, and it also has a little bit of armament with the Kilken M's, which are good at dealing with enemy tanks, and the rockets for killing a recon squad or a small exposed infantry squad. Now you got to remember, this is a recon helicopter, not your pseudo Apache Longbow or Ka-52, which are also technically recon helicopters, but it doesn't have the armament to stay in a prolonged fight like the helicopters that I just mentioned. You got to be careful with this as you don't have the ammunition, and it's pretty weak. It doesn't really have stealth as well like the Ka-52, so it's not going to be dodging any missiles. But just as long as you use it as a standard recon helicopter, but taking advantage of its armament every now and again to, maybe pick off a medium tank that is, a little bit out of the way, then sure, go ahead. But just remember, it's all about the eyes with this little helicopter. And, well, that's all I have time for. It's been another Rang Rouge unit of the week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and most importantly, take it easy.